Don't get excited. Just calm down. I'm in the 86 and Route 4 at NERB, right? And it's the BMW, the Citroen, the Huracan, the Silvia, the Nissan GTR, the RZ-Z, RZ-Z, an Audi, a G70 Genesis, an Audi again, a 4C, the Megane, and then me, right? You're always so serious about this type of stuff. Well, I'm taking it as serious as I can, even though it's a game and it's for fun and it's to play, and then it's like, it's not a toy. Okay, fine then. Look. Don't say yoga, don't say guitar, and don't say girl at me. Okay then. Girl, somewhere nearby, around, important person over there, or person over here. Maybe baby, you don't know, it could happen. Right? And then more than more, and being useful is completely useful, like being useful completely useful is what you want. If you're not a normal person, but normal person not. Okay. And then you said that's it for the guitar, but you keep saying if there was like a thing that maybe no, never. Okay, but then there's like like a picture with a guitar. I don't know. I was like, then maybe you give it away. I was like, no. Okay, so then like we have the guitar and like a picture, and then we give it away, and then like a video. Okay, no, but then like somebody else like steals it, and then like it's someone else's, and like they just borrow it, and it's like maybe it's none of your business. Okay, it's your guitar, but I can talk about it. I was like, okay. uh, and if I said yoga, and I said you didn't do any of it, and that you don't do any of it, and then you're not gonna do it, and then you did it, and then it's like, how could you possibly say that you are, Okay, but do go on. Uh, can we talk about baby mode though? No, we can't talk about baby mode. Okay. Let's pretend that girl is puppet master of just 100 bird, banana phone, and then broccoli kid, proportions and compositions, and then just designs, how we say. No. Okay. Well, I have been in contact with such. Okay, maybe not. And Tim and Echo and Newborn said, they are very happy being trapped in baby mode with girl. Because the old man is nowhere to be found. Okay, maybe not. And really far away. Like you are so smart. And then so pretty when you're smart. And then funny. Both ways about that. So you could just be funny. Okay. Just, the team pissy, you and I. Okay, you're more pissy than me. Okay. I will not piss you off. Go on? Yes, go on. Uh, the Megane is up front, and then the BMW behind. And you're gonna let them through. Okay. The track looks okay? Yeah, but no, and then the track is fine. Okay. But then you don't have this car because you're tired. This has been a lot of Gran Turismo driving and then taking it for reals and for serious. Okay, but then you clip the Silvia where you make contact and stuff. And the Silvia's not a real car. Okay, behind the Huracan and then the Citroen and the BMW, and they go away. Because you're underdrive, just tired, or just not doing this right now. I have no chance. Okay, you have to let them get away. Well, not to play hot and cold games and then will they, won't they, and then just, throttle people, but just, right, you have to pace yourselves and just, okay, maybe not. Checked. We're going to die. Time be time, dog. 10 fingers, 10 toes, 10 parts to a second. Time to go, time to die. Okay. Going to jail, going to hell. I get the feeling that somewhere girl is in this race. Yes, she is. There they are. Okay. That's insane. How they pull away so far? Well, they have the track list in their favor. Or on their side. Or I'm driving a stick shift from your natural aspect, I should be able to handle them getting far away and then closing in on them. Or then the track is fine. The track should be fine. And Group 4. Okay. What is not okay, by the way, is this Huracan and this BMW. And the Citroen. Okay. The colors don't matter. Not that much in this instance, no. The livery, by the way. Okay. Don't do that. Well, it's you and I. Okay, no. Right. So then it's the green hell. And now I'm really more comfortable with the car after the Grand Prix. Right. You should be able to catch up easily. Easier said than done, though, thanks. Okay, no pressure, no stress, no tension. Take a breath, and then we... Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's not do that. Jesus H. Fucking bloody Christ, good God. What mood are you in? No, just trying to just keep up with your lessons. Okay. Expositions in just vehicle dynamics. Okay, the fix beyond the affix after you complains, but let's just not take credit for nothing. I'm the only player in Gran Turismo in the entire world. No. But you are, on the newsletter, play them with a song, tell them with a story. That or some notes. Okay, maybe not. Normal person, not a normal person. Not a normal person. Okay. So I'm behind the car list or closing in on them before Foxhole. Okay. But then, pitifully so, that this is a sorry watch. It's, fancy smashy watch, fucked up Digimon, took out the money, what's it to you? Okay, that's a nice overtake on the Celia. And it's about to be a nice overtake again on the BMW, but I'm losing my health for it. Okay. Because then it's physically difficult, right? As a penalty, I have to account for it after. Okay. And then it says Huracan in red. So then I don't think I have it, and then I'm ready to hand over the overtakes, and... God damn it. Let him have the overtakes. Okay. Where I just... Okay, the Serie and the BMW and then the Huracan, right? So the Huracan says to me, listen, this is just this Citroen and what was this BMW. I don't know what's up ahead, but you should be fine. And I was like, did you see this 4C? And I was like, if you want to have contact and then just run your beautiful GR86, why would I possibly just be pointing out this Citroen in the middle of the track for winning this entire race? You don't have anything on this car list that isn't you. And I was like, I am a Lamborghini Huracan on this car list. What do you want? Okay. So then I overtaken the Citroen, and I let them know, listen, you're a Citroen. I just have this overtake. You do not have it in a village. You can get close, but you do not have it in a village. Before the straights, before carousel. Okay. So then I tell this 4C, listen, you are behind him again, and I don't know what's in front of him again. But you don't like being behind this Megane, behind this thing that is in front of the Megane, and that I am behind you now, and then just be a 4C and let me have this overtake. Right. And I tell this Megane, listen, you're a front turbocharger, learner car. 4C, that was your overtake after being overtaken. Just, I don't know what's up ahead, but that's enough on how to use this. Okay. That's 4C attitude for you. That's a lot of 4C. Just gotta, respect. So then this Megane and this UTR pretty much are saying, listen, that's the car is braking, so we're being friends and letting you have this overtake with difficulties so that you can pull us in, and then just we're trying to be friends. Difficult, it's just hard. Okay. And I'm like, 2 Audis. And I'm like, can I get through? I'm like, no. Right. Because then I just overtook them, and then I'm tired. Oh, that was a missing GTR on Megane. Right. So then I noticed I don't have the aspiration on my side, and now it says Megane and GTR sticking out like a sore thumb, like the freaking Citroen. And I'm like, great. This Megane in the middle of carousel. Nobody does this. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck just happened? And I'm like, listen, you said you are friendly, and then you said you are friends, and then you said that we could get along like this. And he said, yeah, but you know, front, and then turbocharger, and I don't have like that much against this Audis, so then you could just be like a nice GR86, and then we could just maybe, you know, like them too. I'm like, great. No chance. No chance. And I'm like, listen. Agreed. Great idea. Now, this is me and you. But you will not do this. Okay. And this is the bit where this Audi in front of me and this other Audi are now struggling pitifully, right? And I tell them, listen, it's not just me, it's again this whatever is behind me that you know I can just do because I'm a front rear naturally aspirated, and then I don't care, and then I will just beat the fuck out of you with whatever the fuck I say, you know? And they go, yeah, well, you know, no, right? The 2 Audis. And I was like, you see them? That I can just, I was like, okay, just relax. You don't have to break me off of my, you know, duo team pair off like you know how to do it. So just, you know, we can keep the peace and then be cordial and then just like be polite and then respectful. No? And I was like, yeah. 2 Audis. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It's the straights before mini carousel. Just do not fuck this up for me. I was like, yeah, sure, just, you know, mind the one behind you, and then again, why you have it's the front inner tractor zero? It's just 2 Audis. And I was like, it's just 2 Audis. Oh no, it's just 2 Audis, but it's a lot of GR86. And I was like, okay then. So you know this Megane and me are doing this. I was like, yeah, but 2 Audis. And then she's like, just when I do that thing that I do, just okay, now 2 Audis. Okay. And then it's just Megane going like, that's it for me. I was like, great. I learned a lesson. Right. No, right? No. So then, this Audi is just like, this is why it's not 2 Audis. This was an RZZ, RZZ, and a G70 Genesis just handing their asses, and then they can take this lesson. Shit. Is that podium? That is podium. Shit, okay. But they are going to pull up and get close right behind me, and then just, you cannot possibly be a G70 like this. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And I was like, for goodness gracious God, what the hell is going on? And this Audi does this, by the way. Right before the finishing line. What the hell is that? Right, don't do that. I'm in first position, right, with 2 Audis, and then RZZ, RZC, and the GTR have second podium, and then lo and behold, okay. The Megane. The poor Megane lost all of the positions. The poor Megane didn't do anything that they couldn't do, that they could do. Oh, everybody was just right behind us. But then this was like a good race. It was a good race. Shit. We're down for the win. We're down for the win. Fuck them two Audis. Well, that's shit. No, right? Never mind. Hmm. What happened though? Let's watch them again. Then. Them again before mini carousel, right behind me. Okay. So then they go after me in mini carousel, and then they do their best to stay close. Okay. But these two Audis aren't being funny. This is, you know, right. So then that's them again giving out. Okay, rookie, amateur, beginner, learner. Right. That's their best effort in them again. I don't know what the hell I could have done. Okay, that's what front gets you. Or turbocharge, I don't care. But then that's a good keeping up. You see? Oh, they know them again well. Now here's this 4C. Oh. Oh no. And then I bet you that's a G70. And that's not funny. That's a GTR. And then that's a Citroen. That's hilarious. What the fuck just happened? Well, I just confused GTR with the G70. That's insane. It's like front good for babies and stuff. We can talk about front being good for babies. Maybe baby mode came out of, you know, in case you were pregnant, buy this car. Who knows, right? That's fucked up. What the hell just happened? I thought we broke off from the car list and that me and them again were by ourselves on like a date or whatever. No, but thanks. Okay. But if this McGann could be like a girl that maybe you knew one time from life. Uh-huh. Okay. If the internet just happened to be like a work, like a video game, like a computer, like what would you say? And I was like, I would say, okay, you would be family friend, and then I would be friend of you, and then I would say, girl, you was very pretty, very smart, and very funny, but then he is just bachelor unavailable, and then just sorry, no, he can't. Uh-huh. Okay. Do, however, what? Be the coach that he needs, that he wants, that he could get, that is available, that is just like, do not leave this man alone. Uh-huh. Pissing in the wind, just pissy. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Do you want to maybe just apologize and say no to girl? Okay, girl, no to whatever I just said. Just fucked up Digimon. It's a fresh computer upgrade, and then it's just, you know, he does a lot of video games, and then I get tired, and then it's like, just, mm-hmm. I have mood swings. Uh-huh. Okay, mood disorder. It's the time dilation dilution of just, you're fast, my fast, you're slow. You know, it gets confusing with the time travel. We go at the same speed, we go at the same height, we go at the same fat, you know? He does the heavy lifting. It's, you know, a lot of heavy equipment operation, and then just, who knows? Mm-hmm. Okay, somebody knows someone, you know, it's like a thing, it's like a question. Uh-huh. Okay, maybe not. Can he have your number, or can you give me your number so that I can make him believe that phones are a thing? Phones aren't a thing. Okay, phones aren't a thing, but she has a number, and then I have it, and then you cannot ask for it, and I cannot give it to you, but then I have her number. And I was like, okay, you can date her or just marry her instead of me, and then just like I can look at you being happy and married. Okay. Okay, because I'm in charge of big master plan, or just like the walks and the budget and like the writing. Uh-huh. And then girl is in charge of like the puppeteering of such. She is? Okay, she's not, since we're all trapped in baby mode because of the old man. Uh-huh. No baby is the best baby. Uh-huh. Because of diseases. Uh-huh. Okay. Just because we don't have the brains for such a thing. Uh-huh. Okay, because baby is less friends. Okay, because then there's been enough babies. Okay, so then no girl. And then I'm not gay. Okay, so you're not gay, but then this is the gay thing to do that you don't go after girl, that girl doesn't get boy. Friend of girl. Okay, so you could be friends like this where I have her number and then I don't give it to you and then you don't ask for it and then just she marries me and then you could just be the neighbor of the friend of the family thing. And then if we have babies, why do you care? I was like, okay, you know there's been enough babies and we need kind of like a baby break. Okay. But then that's you saying so. Like I could, maybe not. I was like, okay, that's a lot of not the slowest of the slows. You can just go fuck yourself. Okay.